Hi class, I am Professor DiBiase, Professor Christopher DiBiase, and I'll be your instructor this semester for ENGL 1001 Introduction to Composition and Rhetoric. I am really excited to be working with you this semester through our course. I'm really looking excited to meeting each of you during our Friday group meetings. This is just going to be a really brief introduction to the class. You'll get a much clearer sense of the course as you make your way through the syllabus, but I just wanted to highlight a couple of things that I think are really important for us to be thinking about. So again, as I've mentioned in the emails that I sent out before class, we are not going to be meeting as a full class in a classroom this semester. Instead, we're going to be splitting our time between online activities, some of which will be asynchronous, so you'll be doing those on your own time. Some of them will be synchronous, like our Friday small group meetings. Additionally, there will be a number of on-campus experiences that you'll be engaging in that will go into greater detail during our weekly meeting this Friday. So as you're thinking about the work for this week, you're thinking about this course, I want you to keep a few things in mind, right? I think that you're going to find this class really interesting because unlike many of the other classes that you have taken, or will be taking, I should say, this semester, you actually have some experience in what we're going to be talking about, and not because you've taken a bunch of like literature classes or ELA classes before coming to college, because that's not really what this class is about. Really, in a nutshell, what we're going to be looking at is the question of how does language operate in our world, through writing, through reading, through composing in different kinds of modes. And even if this is not something that you've spent a lot of time thinking about explicitly, it's something that you do every day, right? As I note in the syllabus, we are saturated by text, right? We compose every day, whether that is, assignments for class or a text message to our friends, or a social media post. We're always sort of involved in this process of both writing and reading various kinds of texts across different kinds of mediums and modalities. And so much of what we're going to be focusing on in this class is thinking through how is it exactly that we define what writing is, what good writing is, what are the sort of social and cultural factors that shape our understanding of what it means to be literate, how do groups use language in order to form identities and accomplish certain kinds of tasks, and what does it mean for writing to sort of work in our larger 21st century world. So as you get into the Blackboard site today, keep this in mind as you're reading through the syllabus, and we will go into this in greater detail as we make our way through the course. So I wish you a good first day, and I hope to see you this week in our weekly meeting. I'll also be on Zoom throughout the day, so feel free to pop into our Zoom link, which you can find on our syllabus page, which you can get to if you go to course information and click on the course syllabus. You will find a link to that Zoom link. So feel free to pop on in there and say hello, and I wish you all a great semester.